Hello everybody, SlimKirby here, welcome back to more Let's Play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Today we are in the Lava Reef Zone. I also really like this zone. I don't like it as much as Flying Battery, but it's still up there. I guess I more so like the music in this zone than I do the actual stages. Plus, also just the nostalgic value of getting here and making it past the Sandopolis zone. But yeah, as you might expect, there's going to be a lot of lava in this zone, so if you can find one, get a fire shield. And take my word for that, fire shield makes this zone a lot easier. Even more so than the electric shield. Because you can avoid stuff like that. Well, speak of the devil, hello, fire shield. Now, of course, you'll easily lose the fire shield if you touch stuff like spikes and stuff like that, but all of the fire obstacles you will be completely immune to. And that is only a good thing. Oh, what's this? I think that might be our boss. Kind of like Marble Garden Zone, where we saw the boss throughout the entire stage, but we didn't actually fight him till the end. I believe there's also a secret. Yep. Hello, giant ring. I always memorize that location right there. Because I did actually have a player's guide for Sonic and Knuckles. It wasn't one that I bought, it's one that I actually got at a yard sale when I originally got my Genesis. I suppose that's a story I could always tell, because I don't think I've ever told that story in my videos. I actually got my Sega Genesis at a yard sale. My neighbor was selling his. The funny part is I think his dad was selling it without him even asking the kid. And my mom knew I liked the Sega Genesis because my grandmother had one. But I had a Super Nintendo, so I decided to get that over the Genesis. A decision I did not regret because I love the frickin' Super Nintendo. But, yeah, so, my neighbor's dad was selling their Genesis, and I actually... What? No, I had the fire shield. I didn't mean to activate Hypersonic. Well, anyway, back to the story. I bought a Sega Genesis for, get this, this is actually the price. I actually got the Sega Genesis for $15. And not only that, I got a mountain of games with it, including all of the original Sonic games. And a few other games. One was like Tecmo's Super Bowl, which I think is like one of the greatest football video games out there. And a few other weird games. There was like one kind of Super Scope-like game. There was a Terminator game I had. And I think that was really it. So I didn't get a lot of amazing games by any stretch of the imagination, but still, though, it was a really, really good deal. I mean, getting all of classic Sonic for under 15 bucks, along with the Genesis system as a whole, is pretty damn awesome, you have to admit. Also, I am getting a lot of lives, because I keep getting 200 rings, then losing them, then getting all the rings again. Anyway, here we have the next boss. You want to destroy these little things as soon as possible. And now I have to defeat this guy. Normally you'd wait for the hand to come down and then just jump on him, but you can actually just like stand in the middle of his attack and kill him. Also, yeah, this is something Hypersonic can also do. You can kind of do like a homing attack like the Fire Shield, which kind of makes him a little broken. But yeah, that is actually the story of how I got my Sega Genesis. Really cool story. I actually ended up selling my Genesis at a later date. I got it for more than $15, that's for sure. Honestly, you should never give a system like that away for $15, unless you're talking about the NES. I say NES just because it's a very old system that you can really hardly find a working unit anymore these days. Plus, you can get so many of the games on Virtual Console anyway, so it's like, whatever. But yeah, now we're going to move on to Lava Reef Act 2, which is a huge departure from what Act 1 was. That's the thing that always kind of bothered me about this zone. I do like it a lot, but the second act is just like... It just doesn't even look like Lava Reef. I think this is like one of the only few zones in the game that changes so dramatically. Even the music changes so dramatically too. Honestly, I feel like this zone should actually be paired with the next zone. If you kind of look at this zone and the next zone, they seem very, very similar in style. Which is what I think they were going for. They were going for more of a transition type of move from this zone to the next. Come on, can I grab onto that, please? Thank you. There we go. Once again, though, Fire Shield makes very quick and easy work of this zone. By far. So once you find one, do not lose it. You know, I said do not lose it. Sonic, you should really clean out your ears and listen to me whenever I say stuff like that. A water shield? A water shield in Lava Reef Zone. Is that really going to be necessary? In common sense, you think it would help, but no, not by a long shot. Not in Sonic games, that's for sure. Oh god. Bubblegum, let's go for it. Another life? I only have like almost 40 of them. Okay, Fire Shield, I want it. Thank you. Actually, I just kind of want to fall down now. What? Oh, I bounced off the black gumballs that was leaving the screen. I was like, wait, how did I jump back up there? Sonic is a witch! Destroy Sonic, he's a witch. Nah, he's not. He's a cool guy. Okay, let's be careful. Do not want to use Hypersonic again. As cool as he is, I want to do this zone the right way. There we go. There we go. Hello, Fire Shield. I need to stop losing you, because I could really, really benefit from your usefulness. Especially in this zone. I always thought that was a really cool part of the stage. Okay, well I think we're about done, believe it or not. Watch out for the spikes. Do not want to touch them. Do not want to touch them. Oh god. I love the very obvious timer they have for stuff like that. That's also a sound effect we'll be hearing a lot through the last part of this game. But for now, we're gonna climb. We're gonna climb to the highest points of the Lava Reef Zone. Avoiding all the fire, because we're badass like that. Oh, okay, we have a staircase. And we're climbing the stairway to heaven. Or to Knuckles. Oh no! That jerk, he did it again! I don't think we can trust that guy. Okay, so welcome to the final part of Lava Reef Zone. Eggman really wants to kill us here. But joke's on him, I don't feel like dying that easily. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys this now. Make sure you have the fire shield. If you don't die like that. Ugh. That is kind of a weird jump to make. You have to be kind of quick here. And you can't struggle on the platforms too much. But find a fire shield as soon as possible. You can't actually find one. Because a fire shield will break this boss fight. Because you can stand on the lava, no problem. So here's what you do. You can't jump on Eggman's robot, but he will fire these mines that will hurt his machine. So that's basically what we have to do to fight this guy. And with the fire shield, you make it a lot easier. So all you have to do is just stand in the lava and jump over. If you didn't have the fire shield, you actually had to jump on these platforms, but thankfully I do not have to worry about that. I think only a few more hits should do it. I think he takes 14 hits, if I remember correctly. Yep. I don't know why I remember that number specifically, but I'll take it. Let's release the animals, and we are done with Act 2 of Lava Reef Zone. So this is SlimKirby, and I'll see you guys next time for the next act, or next zone, whatever you want to call it.